We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch with the Raw Food World TV show, coming at you in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. Are you guys ready for this? Babe, are you ready for this? You think they'll be ready for this?
I reckon.
Okay, check it out.
Beautiful garden beds. They finished today. They finished putting all the stones around. They're not finished putting compost on everything yet, but like half of it has got compost on already. And this whole circle here, I've been planting legumes, beans and peas for the last 2 days, and I'm on like the last section right here. So I just wanted to show you guys what I've been up to. So I started with, I think, 4 different kinds of beans. I don't know what any of these things are, and we probably won't ever eat any of them. Maybe we'll eat some of these peas. You know, these are just, what are these called? Like
Peas.
Snow peas or green
Something
peas or something. So I had those ones and these big things that I think are probably called broad beans in English. And then these pink guys. And I just made these tracks the whole way round, this whole circle, and that centre bit as well, and then dumped the peas and beans off into each of the holes, and I'm on to my last 4 rows here. It's been so fun. I've been listening on my iPod to different inspirational talks and just dropping these guys into all the holes. Recently I heard a really cool trick on a YouTube video about gardening, which was, it was about the depth at which to plant different kinds of seeds, and I just thought this was so cool because it was so simple. The recommendation was you take whatever kind of seed or bean or whatever it is that you're planting, and you put 3 of them next to each other on your palm, and the length of those 3 together is the ideal kind of depth to plant them at. So you imagine, like, these guys, they're pretty big, right? So they need to go like that far into the ground preferably. So I dug a trench that was kind of deep. But if you think of like lettuce seeds or something, you know, they're absolutely tiny. 3 of those lined up next to each other is like this tiny little thing. So you don't need to plant things like lettuce seeds or cucumber seeds or red pepper seeds or something very deep, because they're so small. If you plant them really deep, it's going to be really difficult for them to grow. But these guys need to go a bit deeper. So this is what I've been doing, just filling in the trenches, and then when I get a whole trench done, then I just like pinch the soil back together over them, and then pretty soon I'm going to be done with it all, and I'm going to just water the whole thing and leave it. And I guess in like 2 months, or maybe like a month, we're going to have a crop of all of these peas and beans, which maybe like some of our workers or our friends or someone might actually want to eat. And the main idea is that we're going to cut those plants down, and they're all nitrogen fixers, so they're taking nitrogen from the air all the time, and when we cut them, they release the nitrogen into the soil, and that's going to help build up the quality of the soil here. So that's the main reason why we're doing this, and I might do it on the other 2 beds as well. I haven't really decided because I'm really eager to get planting on like vegetables and herbs and melons and stuff, so maybe this will be like an experimental bed, and I'll actually start planting on the others. I don't know yet.
Can I pee on it everywhere?
Sure. Urine's great.
Alright.
And if you're wondering why I have like ghetto glasses at the moment with this beautiful plaster, as we say in England, on it, my glasses broke a few nights ago. So some very kind person is bringing new glasses to me down here in Ecuador, but for now I have like this wonky ghetto glasses situation going on.
Okay, so also, that's one way to plant things, or you could do it another way, which I did, was I just said, I want purslane. A couple beds of them, in fact. Everyone thinks they're weeds here, and I'm like, I want a couple beds of purslane. They're high in omega fatty acids, they're greens. And seriously, the next day, we had 2 beds exactly of purslane. Nothing more, nothing less. 2 beds of purslane. I did nothing to make that, but ask the universe for a couple beds of purslane. What do you think about that?
Yummers. Asking it is given.
Yeah, I feel like I'm like a little kid with resources at my hands, just doing things here. Look what I just did the other day. Do you see that mountain? It's like 20 feet tall. This is crazy. That's the front of our house, right? That's the front of our house. What I'm doing is I'm creating a mountain. We're gonna plant stuff on it, and it's gonna be like a natural wall. So people can't see in, and I can walk in, and Angela can walk around naked, and we're gonna do it all around our property. One day I just said, hey, let's do this. This is crazy. This is where the car is gonna come in. At some point, you know, we might do a stone driveway here. There's like really good craftsmanship here, people here who are just awesome at this sort of thing, and it's really inexpensive. Look at this. I just took dirt and said, make a big pile. And he did it. When it's done, it's gonna look awesome. That's what all these adults here are doing. They're just big old kids doing crazy things like that. All right, another new thing happened. We got furniture. We'll see you in a moment. Okay, I'm about to show you the furniture, but first we got Pippi Longstocking. Nah.
I'm about to go and plant lots of actual things that I want to be growing in the second circle over there. I decided today I'm just going to go for it. I got all kinds of greens and roots and cucumbers and melons and hemp seeds and...
Cool. And we got furniture.
We have got furniture. It's beautiful and we love it.
Well, some of it's outside because it was off-gassing and I was breathing in that nasty chemical stuff. But we'll show them, yeah, this is what's inside right now. We got that beautiful couch. We got our arm gym. And we're getting a table with chairs right there. And a coffee table right there. And they're actually right there.
It's so exciting. We're like real people with actual furniture. I sat and ate lunch here the other day. It was a very unique experience for us.
We actually had this stuff inside, but I just couldn't, I got a headache immediately, but I think it's off-gassing and it's almost done. Probably another few days.
Yeah.
And we've got
Angela Stokes Monarch.
and Matt Monarch looking forward to the furniture being off-gassed. And we'll see you again tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.